What's up, guys? This is Mrstlovely coming at you with my announcement of my biggest losers. The contest entry is officially closed, shut down, done. Benito, you get the point. So it is 12:41 a.m. where I am. I was waiting for if anybody else wanted to enter. I was trying to give them a good window. I think I did. A week and a day, a week and 3 days. Yeah. So I have got 13 entries, and I just want to say to each and every one of you, thank you so much from the very bottom of my heart for entering my challenge. As this is as I've heard one of you say, a stepping stone to greater things for yourself, or just to continue to keep you going, or to give you that extra oomph. Nothing like a little bit of competition to get it going, right? So let me announce my biggest losers. In no particular order. I just kind of clicked on videos and got all you guys. This is your starting weight. And the names. So Lakeisha June 201982. Weighing in, your starting weight is 196.0. Number 2, from Flab to Fab, and your starting weight is 364.6. K Hell 1985, your starting weight is 278.0. Free Me 351, your starting weight is 265.4. Pink Fish Lily, I have been getting your name wrong all this time. Your starting weight is 230.0. Nappy Girly 99, your starting weight is 271.2. Miss Juanita 33, your starting weight is 199.3. I Make This Looks 05, 286.6. Losing the Chunk 78, 250.0. Renia, hopefully I got it right, 215.0. Pound Cake 99, 220.8. Roxy Cruz 242.2 pounds. And Simply Me 19, 348.0 pounds. You guys all have excellent starting weights. It's anybody's game. Anybody can win. It's just how much work you're willing to put in. I have been asked for some tips, and I wanted to give my own tips as to what you guys can do. Now, for those of you who are on your weight loss journey and you have your thing, if this is irrelevant to you, you can go ahead and stop this video here. You've heard the people who've entered. If you're fine with that, then you can just cut me off. But if you would like to hear Mrstlovely's tips, as you guys know, I have lost a total of 53.6 pounds. And it's not just because of my band. The band is 10% of it. 90%, you might as well say, actually 95, is all me. All my work. I can't take away from the band because it is of a help. It's a tool. But tools come in different forms. It's how do you utilize what's at your disposal. Okay, so I've written everything down here, hopefully to be really, really quick, and it's of a help to somebody. If you have any further questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. My husband, as you guys can see in my videos, he does train me on certain exercises and give me new ideas on helps me with form. But I am very aware of a lot of things myself. Always have been. I just could never get the two right. So if you have questions for him, feel free to leave them down here, because he's also, we together are sponsoring this, but I'm pretty much heading it. So anyway, moving on. Honey, say hi.
Hey.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get right into it here. So here's my suggestion. Keep a journal. Log every morsel that you put in your mouth. I mean, even drinks. It will help, because if you have an off week, you'll find that you can revert back to that week and see what happened, what could have possibly, if you have a gain or something like that. But also too, if you've had a great week and then you had an off week, you can go back to that week and be like, okay, what was I eating this week? you can see and kind of probably revert back to that week and do the same thing you did that week, so you can possibly lose the same or break a plateau. Okay. It's really important to change up your workouts. Don't consistently do the same workout. Your body is the body is very adaptive. It will adapt to what you're doing. So you consistently need to shock the body. Do something different. Like me, for example, my workout weeks are usually, my sweet little husband just keep coming in and out of the room. My workouts are usually, can you close the door? I'll actually do work this week. I'll give you guys an example. This week I've walked with Leslie Sansone a total of 5 miles for the first 2 days of my workouts. And then today I was at the gym for 2 hours. Then tomorrow I'm going to be at the gym again for however many hours, and then the next day, so I might do a DVD. I change it up, so I don't give I'm gonna give my body time to get used to what I'm doing. Sorry for the interruptions. I have a little person who's walking all over the house. um, like I said, you don't need to leave your house to have an effective workout. You can get one via walking exercises, walking TV, exercise TV. If you have cable, you can find it on demand. Hiking is really good. The pool, workout DVDs, you name it. Make up your own stuff. Okay, and this is just my little thing. If it doesn't have a label on it, don't eat it. I'm not saying it's not gonna always happen all the time, but I just don't mess with stuff if it doesn't have a label on it. I don't know what I'm putting in my body, especially if I have a certain calorie intake that I'm focused on, and I want to make sure that the calorie deficit that I'm going to have is going to equal out. And I'll get into that in just a second. Reduce your calorie intake by 500 calories. If you're the type of person that counts calories, say for instance you're doing this is perfect example of what you should do. Go through a regular day, eat like you would normally eat. See how much calories you're intaking, and you might find that you're eating a lot more than what you think. Most people who are overweight, this was my problem. I felt like I didn't eat a lot, so I shouldn't be gaining weight. Fact of the matter is, it's not what you eat. It's not the quantity you eat, it's what you're eating. If you're eating, fast food and things of that nature, you'll find that just in one of those burgers alone, you can have upwards to 2,000 calories in it. So that's a whole day of food. So it really is the quality of food you're putting in your mouth, and that's how your body's going to react, because the body, like I said in one of my other videos, is just like a car. If you're putting junk in it, it's going to run bad. If you're putting the good stuff in it, it's going to run well. So whatever you're eating, subtract 500 calories from that if you're doing calories, and you can lose off of that. What I suggest calorie wise, for those of you who are WLS, you guys know we eat anywhere from 1,050, from 8 to 1,050, and sometimes a little bit higher. I went up before I had my fill up to as high as 1,400 before. So, but people who don't have WLS, I would suggest no less than 1,200. That's the lowest anybody can go. 1,200 to 1,500, and up to 1,700 if you're doing really hard, intense workouts. But yeah, you should work out no less than 30 to 60 minutes a day. Combination of strength training and cardio. And as far as working out goes, try to always have a protein shake before and after your workouts. And I'm going to tell you why. Before, because it's a saying that a lot of people don't believe that you should work out on an empty stomach. To each his own. Everybody is different. But protein helps rebuild the muscles that you're breaking down when you work out. That's why you're sore, because the muscles tear. And this is from my learned knowledge, as well as my husband's information and many other sources that I've got this from. So it helps you replenish your muscles. So after that workout, have your protein at least 1 hour after. It'll aid in making sure the next day you can keep going. So you're gonna wake up with that soreness and you're just like, I just can't give it up. I just can't Do it. Um, so protein first. I know Mama told you for veggies first. Have those second and have carbs last. You do need carbs, you guys. For those of you who are on a small amount of carbs, I wouldn't suggest that, especially if you're working out, if you're really going hard in the gym. I made that mistake when I just started out, and incorporating it back, I've been feeling better and been able to go. Um, Remember, you can still have your cake and eat it too. This is not just for this challenge, but for everything. You can still have your cake and eat it too. It's just what kind of cake you're choosing, like I said. Find healthier versions of your favorite foods. You know, don't deprive yourself. Don't be unrealistic because you'll find yourself falling off the wagon. Um, but you do want to ask yourself before you put anything in your mouth, is this going to get me to my goal sooner or will it hinder my efforts? Burn 3,500 calories a week. 3,500 calories burned equals a 1 pound loss with a reduction in your caloric intake, of course. Um, and last but not least, don't give up on your endeavor. Yes, there are other people in the race with you, but never forget it's your race to run. And you choose how fast or slow you run it. Okay, don't feel bad if you have an off day. Realize you have the next moment, the day to get it right. It's a lifestyle change for a lifetime, for the rest of your life. So you will have to maintain it. So it's okay that it's going to take time. Um, it's not easy, but it's worth it because in the end, you win no matter what. Um, treat each day and each workout as though it was your last. Make up in your mind, I'm doing this for me. When you make the decision, there's nothing stopping you. I am reminded. I wrote a little quote here. I said I'm reminded of something a professor once told me. He said a student is like a zombie. A student that is determined is like a zombie. I don't care how much you try to stop them, you can't keep them down. That carried me through my first year and a half of college, and I'm thankful to that teacher for that. And that applies to everything else in life. If you want something bad enough, you're going to work for it. Um, you want this, you got to work for it. So, like all of you guys said, and I said, it's not just the prize. This is for life. Um, I reminded of a quote that was said once before. Life of this is not a dress rehearsal. This is it. So give it your all. Let's work hard for these next 12 weeks. And thank you to the ones that are following. Best of luck this week, guys. You guys know that this is the first official week. I'll see you guys as weigh-ins next week. If you want to put your weigh-in with your Sweat With Me video, you can. And you have until Wednesday to get your Sweat With Me video in and your workout video. So if you have any questions, leave them in the comment section below. I hope this was helpful to my biggest losers as well as all my subscribers. I love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye, and congrats, you guys. Thank you for your entries. I'll see you sweating. Bye.